they were planning exactly what we are doing. You understand? They were able to divert our attention totally from the justice that we were all looking for. Now, when you go to social media everywhere, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram tells you to there, but all other platforms, it's all about ìdọ̀tí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní courts, and mainly tí gbogbo wọn sọ, you understand, wọ́n ní power ò lọ síbẹ̀, òun lèmi ṣe ń lọ káàkiri láti get information so that I don't sell wrong information to you on Facebook. Most of them tó lọ sí courts yẹn, at least a gbọ́, wọ́n ní ọmọ àdúrà yẹn. Hello? 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 Most people thought only it was Wumi's question, Wumi's lawyer, Gongon ló pe àdúrà wípé kó wá buttress gbogbo nǹkan tí Wumi ti sọ, or if he has anything to add or to deduce from this particular questions they asked Wumi, because Wumi was drilled. They said she was drilled for about 5 to 6 hours. Do you understand? Wọ́n ní kò sábíyamọ, agbówálá kúkú gbọ́, bọ̀bọ̀ tó wà objective yẹn mo ti gbàgbé page ẹ̀. Ìyẹn was in court, but unfortunately he was in and out. Do you understand? I think he was out. He was in for about 4 hours, so he was able to give us some information that you know, something vital. And he said they asked Wumi all the questions, and the way she answered anything that they feel is character digging, they will cut it off. The lawyer will object it, and then Nikuma sorrow. But okay, Sakiki, okay, Sakiki, very, very objective guy. Do you know, first time to the malo wolori TikTok lanoni, because the guy, you know, the guy was against Wumi. Those were the ones that were really, really bashing her. So I think when the guy got there to the courts, he felt it. He said his conscience was just telling him, this is not fair on this girl. Do you get me? There are lots of people, I don't know. But most people, do you get me? So I just want to believe that this Kiki Abikeke is one of those that came out when he heard about Mohbad's death and how, you know, the narrative they got. And then later they found out that the narrative tomo ifuwa all wrong man to sáré lọ ko kosita. So si yeyin wípé kini wrong ọmọ ló kó bá fẹ́ kó bá gbogbo wa lọ́dọ̀ àwọn àlàyé, ṣé you understand? So wọ́n ní according to that guy, the guy now felt so bad, and when he got into the court, he said, when you hear Wumi talk, only wàá sun ẹkún tó bá jẹ́ orí ahun. Wọ́n ní ṣé mo pé gbogbo wa náà, we said we wanted her to talk, at least come and explain to all Nigerians what happened during those hours. Àti gbọ́ Prime Boy ó ti sọ side eléyìí ti sọ side, what happened? You have not talked. And that was why they brought her that day. And then one gbogbo question to be, you know, she wanted to even say more, but the lawyer was telling her not to say much. So gbogbo àwọn questions to be, the only thing tí àwọn ìwé tí mo ṣe play to tí mo gbọ́ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ náà ni pé wọ́n ní kò dárúkọ àwọn Naira Marley, kò dárúkọ kìnnìkan. When they asked that Kiki Abisa Kiki, he said, but the lady was open enough and she was answering all questions, except the one tó fi Momo implicate Baba Mohbad náà ni pé èmi náà àkóbá ẹ, just like a sọ pé ẹdìyẹ dà mí lóògùn, èmi náà àfọ ẹlẹ́yìn. Do you understand? Pé ìwọ tó pè mí láṣẹ́wó, ìwọ tó pè ọmọ mi ní bastard, èmi náà pè ẹ́ ní nǹkan. So between the two of them, mi mọ nǹkan tó fi ṣe yẹn fúnra wọn. But then, when the same guy, tí wọ́n ló fa ìjà láàrin Prime Boy àti Mohbad, àbúrò ẹ̀ àdúrà yẹn, wọ́n ní the same guy náà ni ó wà rude ní court when they called him after tí Wùnmí ti ṣe tán tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kó sọ tán wọ́n ní torí tó stage kan ó look straight into their faces their eyes and told them that ṣe bẹ́yìn náà bímọ ṣe bá bíyamọ ní gbogbo yín ṣe bá bíyamọ ní gbogbo yín wọ́n ní in fact it's not about emotional blackmailing you understand of course ẹni tó bá pààyàn kì í rẹ́jẹ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ you understand so but nǹkan táwọn èèyàn kọ́ believe ni pé you know she was overwhelmed with all the things and she said that òun rí bó ti ṣe bà orúkọ òun jẹ́ ní orí social media ó ló dẹ̀ wojú gbogbo àwọn the guy said he felt like pé kóun wọlé lọ pé because ṣùgbọ́n kó rí ọmọ ẹni tó ṣùgbọ́n ẹ mọ̀ kéèyàn máa ti bàyàn jẹ́ online ló wà ó lè sọ̀rọ̀ online ló lè wà ó lè sọ̀rọ̀ kó wá lọ meet ẹni yẹn live one on one you understand and you know that you've not been treating this person well even though you might take her to be a suspect which is not she's not been confirmed to be a suspect they have taken her as a witness and you know we have 5 primary suspects that they are there so gbogbo eléyìí gan a kàn try láti get information from the wife ni so they said he said the guy that we heard from him said that he really felt for her and that was why he said he will come out and tell the truth about everything that happened in the courts. Now we were not opportune to go but they were there and náà ló jẹ́ kí a gbọ́ ó ní the only thing tí ó wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn sọ wípé wọ́n ní màmá Mohbad ó bọ́ síta ó lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń bẹ àdúrà pé kó má sọ̀rọ̀ this guy said even àdúrà was not supposed to even talk it was Wunmi's lawyer that said please can you add or deduct from what your sister-in-law has told the court. And the boy said he was tired. Do you get me? So táwọn èèyàn wá ń sọ ni pé ṣé tó bá jẹ́ pé torí gbogbo èèyàn ní àwọn Wùnmí ti kọ́ bọ̀ ìyẹn wọ́n ti kó láyà jẹ àbí ìyẹ́ ti kó láyà jẹ àbí nǹkan kan. Kò ń ṣe pé another lawyer from another side is the same lawyer Wùnmí gangan ló béèrè question lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n kọ́ ni wọn ò ní jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ níbẹ̀ wọ́n á lọ prepare for that case. Because they know they are still coming back. So now, wọ́n ti gbé sí on the 15. Wọ́n ní mama Mohbad, wọ́n ló ti ń lọ ń bẹ bàbá yìí gan ní àti ẹ̀yìn pé káwọn fi gbogbo ìdọ̀tí yìí sílẹ̀, káwọn jà lọ́kàn. I remember one pastor, if you remember, that young guy that said, I love so much, very humble, you see Christ in that guy. If you're watching, you can name him here. Please come to this page so that I can read all your comments. Niger Styles and anyway, Niger Styles Party / events blog. Yes, if you have commenting, you comment there so that I can read your comments and we'll be interactive together. So they said she has gone on the ground to beg. I was talking about that pastor. The pastor himself was the first person to kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ parí ìjà bàbá Mohbad àti ìyá Mohbad because ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá yẹn láti rí àwọn òótọ́ kan nípa bí Mohbad ṣe dàgbà. He brought Mohbad's childhood friend. It was his platform that we heard that wọ́n la hammer mọ́ Mohbad lórí. So Mohbad ti ń jẹ hammer lórí láti ilẹ̀ ó ti pẹ́ tí àwọn ẹni bí ti ń fún Mohbad ní àmà jẹ torí ìyàwó tí bàbá gbé sílé ńgbà yẹn náà wọn ní àmà ló làmọ ní orí Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ wa ṣìrìn Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí bàbá fẹ́ ìyàwó burúkú so me I don't understand why ama on him. Now wọ́n àdúrà dẹ̀ sọ pé ó ti rẹ òun ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀bọ́ yẹn debunk pé òun ò mọ̀ gbà tán tí ìyá Mohbad tó lọ ń bẹ àdúrà níta o bóyá nígbà tó lọ jẹun and bóyá ìyá yẹn dẹ̀ fi pé wọ́n pè é pé kó wá sọ̀rọ̀ come out and talk why tó máa sọ pé o sọ̀rọ̀ bóyá àkọ́tí ìyá yẹn lọ bá fún nìyẹn because wọ́n ti jẹ́ ká understand àwọn tó ń sọ yẹn náà tó ń bú ọmọ yẹn tó ń bú ọmọ yẹn náà jẹ́ ká understand pé do ọmọ yẹn rude no naturally nítorí òun náà ló fa ìjà ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ àti Prime Boy. He was rude to Prime Boy, and Prime Boy was like, àbúrò mi ò lè bẹ sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí náà, Mohbad ò dé jókòó wò. Ibẹ̀ níjà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, ibẹ̀ nínú ti bí Mohbad. Number one, Mohbad ti were exhausted nínú ibi tó ló jókòó sí torí wọ́n ní kò tiẹ̀ tí ì ṣeré gan. According to what I heard there, wọ́n ní kò tí ì ṣeré. Now, that's why I said we are chasing shadows and we are leaving the substance now. Do you know that they said he was supposed to play in that place, yeah, in that event, and his picture was not on the banner. Abikile man pe orí ẹ̀ ò sí lórí banner. Ni ba je man pe ní theater world nígbà yẹn. Wọ́n gé orí ẹ̀ sí banner. Orí ẹ̀ ò pawó nígbà yẹn. So wọ́n gbé orí Mohbad sí banner. And remember, ibi tó ti dàgbà ló ń lọ kọrin. I guess when he got there, it was like the last minute thing. No, she fún pé jẹ́ ká ṣàánú ẹ̀ ká tiẹ̀ pè sí eré. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò gbogbo yín bẹ̀ ṣe ń dé yẹn ṣe gan ni ẹ má bá mi comment, ẹ má bá mi sọ̀rọ̀. Kẹ́ help Condition Ajoke, kẹ́ dẹ̀ ra staff fún mi ṣùgbọ́n ẹ help me. Kẹ́ dẹ̀ subscribe. Ṣé ti gbọ́? So very much on it. Mo dẹ̀ wò pé no. A máa gba afẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ wá tún nǹkan ṣe ní alẹ́ yìí ni kò dáa. Ó mi kò pàtàkì lọ́mọ yín sọ̀rọ̀ help Condition Ajoke. Yes, ẹ má gbàgbé o. Olórí Gushi, wọ́n ṣe birthday wọn lénìí, very pretty. Àwa ọmọ Èkó, àwa ọba Èkó, a kì í fẹ́ ṣàkóṣàkó, a máa ń fẹ́ fine girls. Àwọn gbogbo àwọn ọba wa, wọ́n máa ń mójú lọ sọ́jà. We thank God for her life. You know the rumor about her death and all that. But thank God, that's by the way. Now let's go straight to what we were talking about. Now, this particular boy náà ni ó fa ìjà. Òun mo ṣe ní alẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn yín tèmi. Ṣé mọ̀ pé wọn ò gbé orí Mohbad sí orí banner. Gbogbo period yẹn wọ́n ní Mohbad ti ń bínú bó ṣe kọ́kọ́ débẹ̀ pé so nígbà tẹ́ pé wọ́n kàn ṣà òun dẹ̀ ní òun tún máa play last so that pé òun lọ fi sẹ́yìn. Gbogbo àwọn Zlatan àwọn gbogbo wọn kọrin wọ́n ń ṣe. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Délé San ni Aramide birthday help Mọ́mì Àjọkẹ́. Ayọ̀mídé Adams kí ló dé kí ló ṣe fún yín? Ìyàwó ọba tiwa ni àwọn máa ń pọ́n gbogbo ọba lé ẹ ṣáàmù ọba ṣe máa ń ṣe ń bí ẹ̀wọ̀n pa Àjọkẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ rọ́ba fín ọmọ dáadáa l'Àjọkẹ́. Àwọn ìyàwó ọba wa bàbá àwọn ìyá wa ni wọ́n ṣe ti gbọ́. So tàbá odindi ìyàwó ọba Èkó wa ọba Èkó ẹjọ́ ẹ stop Ayọ̀mídé Adams ẹ ṣe jàre ó dàgbà pọ̀ ọmọ Èkó ní tẹ̀ǹjà Adams àǹtí mi Délé. So now wọ́n ní wọn ò gbé orí Mohbad sí orí banner ní nǹkan tó kọ́kọ́ táṣì orí ẹ̀ ńgbà tó débẹ̀ nìyẹn. Then àwọn boys ṣe mọ̀ gbà táwọn boys ẹ̀gbọ́n ti ń débẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀ àwọn ọmọ hood ẹ̀ tó ti rí i pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ forí Mohbad sí ni kí ni gbogbo rọ́bìṣì wọ́n tẹ̀ ti tò síbẹ̀. Now the guy got pissed off and he was like, okay, let me go back since to that pé wọn ò fẹ́ mi ń bí. Remember one thing, this is the same guy that had complained before his death, that he was not given recognition because of the fact that he left a label. Thank you, Jare. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Délé bá mi sọ happy birthday Olórí Gushi, Olórí Sekinat Gushi. Ẹ bá mi sọ happy birthday kẹ́dẹ̀rẹ́ staff Àjọkẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ condition mi. Now, ṣó ti yé yín? Kúkú ra staff ma tó tẹ̀ ti rẹ̀ mí sí tí ra staff ní ma rẹ̀ mí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, kò gbọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ mí torí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ là ń sọ. Wọ́n ní so kíní yẹn ti put off, Muni, this is the same guy that all the problem he had since he left the Malians. One fún níṣẹ́ mọ́. Even while he was there, he was not being promoted. He was relegated. Other people's programs, songs were promoted. Thank you, Ayomide Adams, and all others that are saying happy birthday. Now, all other musicians there, their songs were being promoted. Wọ́n dẹ̀ bọ̀bọ̀ yìí, wọ́n dẹ̀ gbàgbé ẹ̀, wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ bẹ́rì ògo ẹ̀. Òun ni nǹkan tó fi ń dùn mí fún bàbá Mohbad, nǹkan tó yẹ kí bàbá Mohbad ká kọrin sí ó pọ̀ ju ètò ń kọrin sí yẹn lọ. Now, so gbogbo period yẹn, wọ́n ní nǹkan tó kọ́kọ́ fa depression Mohbad nìyẹn while he was there ló ti ní problem pé kí ló dé kí ni mo ṣe fáyé Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ káyé gbàgbé wa and òun dẹ̀ ní bí ìgbà pé òun ni songwriter òun ni gbogbo ẹ̀ ó ṣe wájú òun ni wọn promote orin òun part of nǹkan tó fi kúrò ní ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn Malians nìyẹn. Now he wanted to stand on his own wọ́n dẹ̀ ní wọ́n ń disturb ẹ̀ kiri, do you understand? Wọ́n ń disturb ẹ̀ kiri, thank you Joy Jones, wọ́n ń disturb ẹ̀ kiri, wọ́n ń harass ẹ̀ tó bá ti rí pé Mohbad gba show wọn náà máa lọ síbẹ̀ wọn á lọ bàá jẹ́ pé ọmọ tó ti yí lórí, ọmọ tó rí ẹ̀ ò pé mọ́, ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé ó máa ń gbàgbé password ẹ̀dẹ̀rán tí wípé ńgbà tí Mali náà máa ṣe interview pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ó jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé ó gbàgbé password, ṣe understand, ó ṣàlàyé fún bàbá Mohbad àti ìyá Mohbad. So gbogbo period yẹn wọ́n ti change, wọ́n ti fẹ́ dá kádàrá ẹ̀ padà. The guy became broke, kò níbi kankan mọ́ after tó ti kúrò nílé àwọn Malians. That was when he moved to Bella's house, Bella's abode. Òun àti ìyàwó ẹ̀, bóyá she was a girlfriend at that time. So ìgbà yẹn lọ fi move síbẹ̀. Wọ́n ní just this April lọ́lọ́run ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń gbàdúrà ẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ tó ń lọ rí shows ṣe. Irú àwọn show yẹn làwọn Ìyábọ̀ náà fi gbé lọ tó fi ṣe skit pẹ̀lú Ìyábọ̀ Òjó, tọkọ Ìyábọ̀ fi gbé travel. Ṣé mo ó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pick up ni. Now what are we talking about now? So the same thing tí mo boy ti experience ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé láti Nairobi àbíbo ni ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ti pè prime boy yẹn ó lọ ṣeré ńbẹ̀ ni. We saw the interview there where they were asking him pé are you this big in your country, will somebody stop you when they see you, because people àwọn tí ẹ believe pé wọ́n lè mú ẹ bí báyìí ó ní òun ò kéré nínú ayé o Ọlọ́run ọba kò jẹ́ kó òun kéré nínú ayé. So the same guy now came back to his base and he was there. Ó débẹ̀ ó rí kìíní tó ta poli kò rúkọ ẹ̀ níbẹ̀ kò rí fọ́tò ẹ̀ níbẹ̀ ó wá dàbí ìgbà tó yẹ pé ẹ mọ tàbá nígbà tí mò ń ṣe fíìmù yẹn wọn kì í lò mí gan torí mo dúdú mo fine gan gbà yẹn kì í má sọ mí tẹ bá rí mi gbà yẹn mi ò kí ń make up because ìgbà yẹn ń sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé 91 92 ṣáà tẹ̀ wọ́n tí mo bọ̀ wọn kì í lò mí nínú fíìmù. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi tó lò mí gan ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ anointing ni wọ́n ní because mi ò fine. So ní period yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni n tó máa ń ṣe fún irú àwa nígbà yẹn nìyẹn. Tó bá ti cast tán tó ti cast àwọn èèyàn wọn, when they cast the fine girls in the industry, the ones that they want to use, they will now use us as ṣẹ́ẹ̀rí mi nínú fíìmù yẹn ni èmi mo wà lẹ́yìn yẹn, ṣẹ́ẹ̀rí mi nínú fíìmù yẹn èmi mo jókòó tí mo mu tíì yẹn, ẹ̀rí mi ni èmi mo wà ń party. Then when they want to do ìpolówó nígbà yẹn máa ń ṣe ìpolówó àgbọ̀ á pe gbogbo wa extra you understand na wọ́n wá ti pe gbogbo àwọn big apples tán wọ́n wá pe àti àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ so but thank God èmi náà mo star àwọn kan díẹ̀ ṣá mo star àwọn kan but you understand what I'm trying to say. So he felt bad when he got there and was like why will I be àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ you know. And ó ti wà exhausted ó kàn jókòó sínú mọ́tò ni pé now I'm going, and you know he brought his wife and his little son with his friend pé kóun tiẹ̀ wá perform lójú ọmọ òun. Mo ti rí àwọn èèyàn tán ní kí ló dé tán máa gbọ́ ọmọ lọ, some of them do. A ti rí Davido tó gbéyàwó ẹ̀ lọ sí show dáadáa tán ti lọ́jọ́ kọrin, so yẹn ò kí ń ṣe big deal, do you understand? Now they got there and I think it was out there ó lọ gbà tó tún rí pé wíyá kò kàn òun tó dẹ̀ rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Okay, let's go back and all that. Àǹtí Àjọkẹ́ ṣe face surgery náà ni ìgbà yẹn mi ò mọ nǹkan tán ni mo ṣe wọ́n hate mi gan ní film industry, Yorùbá film industry, then show me pepper. Now let's go ahead and gist. So the guy felt so bad and said okay, let's go home. And you know wọ́n ní àbúrò ẹ̀ yẹn ṣá ló fàjà láàrin wọn àti prime boy. Ìbínú yẹn báwo la àbúrò ẹ̀ ṣe máa bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí now, you understand? Báwo la àbúrò ẹ̀ ṣe máa bá mi sọ̀rọ̀? How can your brother, my own brother, cannot be so rude to you? And that was when they started fúnra wọn lẹ́ṣẹ̀. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí aṣèrìn àníṣìjẹ àníṣì ìjàjà lọ́jọ́ tẹ́jẹ̀ bá wà ní títì àwọn ọmọ yín àwọn ọmọ tèmi wọn ò ní bá wọn rìn. So that same guy náà ní kó sọ̀rọ̀ n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ilé Mohbad ní ọjọ́ tó tán kò ní pátí níjọ́ àtàndélé ìjọ́ kejì ìjọ́ kẹta kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ báwo lọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe jẹ́ báwo ni níbọ̀ yẹn ni wò ó ti rẹ̀ mí àtàárọ̀ láti wà ń bí ẹ má bà tèmi jẹ́ wọn ni ló bínú bọ́tà bóyá gbà yẹn nìyẹn ló bà tó ní ọmọ yìí má disgrace wà ó tún ti gbé wọ ẹ̀yìn dé. But we saw him singing on the stage that day, Joyayo Jones. Wọ́n dẹ̀ tún ní kò kọrin. Ẹ wo, wọ́n má tiẹ̀ yí wa lórí. But that is not what I am here for anyway. I don't think, was it that day? Wọ́n ní kò kọrin ní ìmọ̀ ṣá. Àbí bóyá dẹ̀ ni wọ́n ò lọ fi sí last mi ò ṣáà mọ̀. Ṣá ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣáà máa sọ lọ. The next thing they said, they started fighting and they got home. They left. Wunmi had told the whole world that, you know, when they got back, Prime Boy lied and kò tiẹ̀ yé mi Prime Boy ló bà gbogbo nǹkan jẹ́ Prime Boy ìyàwó baba Mohbad àwọn lọ́kọ́kọ́ dá gbogbo case yẹn but we are not here to apportion blame tonight. We just want to appeal to every one of them tonight. Now, going forward, a lot of people have said there are more to this, and that is why they want the real justice. People are feeling that Wunmi is not saying the truth, according to them, that, you know, something must have happened that night. Of course, Mutira won alasation. Oh, níjọ́ yẹn ló ti kú. Níjọ́ yẹn ni Mohbad, alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn ni Mohbad ti kú. Wọ́n kàn lọ pe nọ́ọ̀sì níjọ́ kejì. Wọ́n kàn lọ sometimes when you listen to some things, you know where these ones are coming from, and then when those people were saying, of course, Wunmi lied, you know, when they got home that day, they had a fight. Wunmi said it that they had a quarrel, they had an argument, and it was over. It was verbal. There was nothing much. But what Jeka believe definitely there was a big fight in the house. We cannot tell if it is true or not because we were not there with them. It's only if they had CCTV camera we would have known through that. But unfortunately, CCTV camera is not working. So now, I want to answer money. Mohbad ti kú ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn ni. Wọ́n wá pé because mama Mohbad wọ́n ló pe Wunmi láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ Monday. Ṣé mo pé Sunday ni kíní yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀. Wípé kí ni ọkọ ẹ̀dá mo fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n ní ìyá sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Yẹ mo pé ńjọ́ yẹn tó ṣe interview. And mama said, and she said he was sleeping. Mama òun náà tún wá mú dání pé kí ló tó parọ́ fún ìyọkọ ẹ̀ pé ó ń sùn nígbà tó ti mọ̀ pé ó ti kú látàlẹ́ ìjọ́ yẹn. Tá dúrà dé wà ń bẹ̀. Wọ́n ní because mama said she had a dream and saw Mohbad moving beside her or by her side, just like bí Mohbad ṣe lè bá àǹtí dé tó, you know. So mama yẹn wọ́n ní mama yẹn ló kú ní òun lòun kọ́kọ́ rí ọmọ òun tó kọjá òun dẹ̀ fi pé Wunmi ní ó ń sùn lọ́wọ́. So now òun làwọn fi wá mú dání pé definitely ó ti kú láti ọjọ́ Sunday night. If tí Mohbad bá ti kú látọjọ́ Sunday night gbogbo ẹ̀yin abiyamọ, so wọ́n á keep òkú Mohbad láti Sunday night, Monday morning to Tuesday. Wọ́n á ṣe wá pé nurse ní Tuesday. Ṣé kí nurse wá bá òkú ni àbí àlàyé? And then Wunmi said it in that place that when they got to the first hospital, the hospital admitted him for about 15 minutes. And they came out to tell them that, look, he's dead. And she was like, dead? And that was why she couldn't believe it. So it was not as if he was brought in dead to that hospital. It was the second hospital that confirmed that he was brought in dead. You understand? Because when our fellow confirmed the second hospital, of course, I want to blame me. I want to wà nínú mọ́tò in the first place. Gbogbo nǹkan àwọn ọlọ́pàá náà àti ṣe wọn when it comes to all these things. You understand? We are just social media ranters, but we just have to put the narratives right for people because so many of them, wọ́n máa ń gbọ́ from you, wọ́n dẹ̀ máa hold on to your words. Kò sí nǹkan tẹ́lómi bá sọ nǹkan tẹ́ bá ti sọ lórí social media yẹn wọ́n máa gbé dání. So àwọn ẹni bí ń lo social media yẹn láti lè fi distract yín ni. Bàbá Mohbad àti ìyá Mohbad. Ṣẹ́rí Wunmi tẹ́ gbé sẹ́sẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ rántí ọjọ́ tẹ́ gbé sẹ́sẹ̀ yìí. Daddy Mohbad gangan ni mo ní ọ̀rọ̀ yìí fún. Ọlọ́run ọba. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin abiyamọ, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run lórí gbogbo social media. Ẹ má bú bàbá Mohbad mọ́. mo fọlọ́run bá bẹ̀yìn ẹ ní fojú sunkún ọmọ please gbogbo ẹ̀yin abiyamọ ẹ ní fojú sunkún ọmọ ẹ yé ṣépè fún Wùnmí mọ́ kẹ́ rántí pé ẹ̀yin náà bí tiyín ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ lè sọ àti ẹ believe òun ló máa pa òun ló máa ṣe ẹ jẹ́ kí court kó kúkú determine ẹni tó pa ẹ jẹ́ kán mú lórí ọwọ́ kí gbogbo wa mọ̀ pé yes òun ló pa there and then ẹ rí abiyamọ gidi ẹ rí gbogbo wa ṣe máa dìde but then before that time tá bá fẹ́ rí gbogbo àṣírí tó wà ní orí kéèsì yìí baba Mohbad àti mama Mohbad ẹ come together remember what killed Abiola said ẹ má dá wọn lóhùn Joya Jones you remember what killed Abiola said killed Abiola came to Baba and said he had begged Baba that they need to come together to fight this cause. As at that time, everyone believed that there must be something somewhere, some people out there. Do you understand? But of course, people have said it's because of what Wunmi wrote. Those that she was hiding something. If you really want the truth, Baba mi, Daddy Mohbad, ṣe ibẹ̀ ṣe ń wo Wunmi tẹ́ gbé sí ọwọ́ yẹn kẹ́ wá fi inú yín kẹ́ fi dáríjì láti inú yín kẹ́ dáríjì wọn lọ́mọdé òkè mẹ́kọ̀ọ́ jẹ kó má ra lọ́wọ́ eléyìí ti ráhùn mí lọ́wọ́. I know a lot of us àti apportion blames. Some of us have said pé ó ṣe máa wo ọkọ ẹ̀ for 3 days tọkọ ẹ̀ fi kú negligence. Of course we said it's negligence because of nǹkan táwa rí. But these are people. Somebody was talking to me and say this is a couple that they've been like that for years. Èdè kọ́ ni Mohbad ti ń jáde tó máa kí n nà kiri gbogbo ẹ̀ láti mọ̀. We have seen them severally. Where Wunmi had said, Sheturi, Sam Larry ló ti fọ́ lórí yìí o, Sheturi bó ṣe ń lọ, àwọn Sam Larry ló wá ná Mohbad o, àwọn Sam Larry ló wá ná Mohbad o, tó jẹ́ pé mostly ẹ máa rí wọn, wọ́n á lọ hospital kan, wọ́n á lọ sí ilé. So, kò ń ṣe first time tó ti ń treat ara wọn nínú ilé nìyẹn. You have heard when we said, somebody that went to bring in, it was yourself and his friends. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kúkú pé nurse now, no be today. Do you understand? Ẹ ti mọ̀ pé bó ṣe máa ń nà kiri nìyẹn. Daddy Mohbad àti ìyá ẹ̀gàn wọ́n mọ̀ pé ọwọ́ Wunmi ò sí ńbẹ̀. Bọ́ gbogbo wa ní Wunmi ti tọmọdé bọ̀. A ní ó ti tọmọdé bọ̀ torí pé àwa ń rí from outside ni. Bó Wunmi àti ọkọ ẹ̀ tó ti jẹ́ pé bó ṣe máa ń jà gbogbo lifestyle wọn gan wà ṣe kínní. Do you get me? So surely bó ṣe wọ́n ti wà use mọ́ lifestyle yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ ti mọ bó ṣe máa ń treat ara wọn nínú ilé with auxiliary nurses tó ń gbà àti blame wọn pé kí ló dé tó ń gbọ́ auxiliary nurse. Standard Mohbad kò ń ṣe standard tó wà nígbà tó kú yìí o. Ariwo Mohbad iṣẹ́ jáde ni o bàbá Mohbad. Ògo inú ihò ni Mohbad mú wá o. Torí èmi gan ò gbórúkọ ẹ̀ rí. Mi ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ tó ń jẹ́ Mohbad mi tiẹ̀ gbọ́ rí. Ògo yẹn ayé bá yín dè mọ́lẹ̀ gidi ni wọn tiẹ̀ jẹ́ kó shine for a day. Until nígbà tí wọ́n mú kúrò láyé. Ọlọ́run wá gbé ògo yín ga. Ó wá gbé ògo yín ga. Ẹ wá fi àṣírí yín bò nínú ilé. Ẹ ń jà. Wunmi, no matter what bàbá ọkọ èèyàn lè ṣe. Bàbá ọkọ ẹ ni bàbá ọkọ ẹ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Torí ìwọ náà bímọ ọkùnrin. Lágbára Ọlọ́run ọba ò ní fojú sunkún Liam. Ẹkùn àgbo kan gbọ̀ngbọ̀n ni. Kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣe. Kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣe Liam. Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ibi tí ọkọ ẹ ò dé, Liam á débẹ̀ á jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Á ṣe fún ìwọ náà jẹ. Ṣé rí nǹkan tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí, ó tó pín. Ó kọjá pínpín. But àwọn tó fẹ́ bá yín tojú bọ̀ kán lè bá yín pín nípín kó pín kán bá yín lò nílòkulò àwọn lọ́pọ̀ ní orí social media o àwọn lọ́pọ̀ lórí orílẹ̀ ayé o because àwọn tí rògo ju síwájú ológo they know what you're going to get out of this no matter what your husband's royalty, your son's royalty, baba Mohbad, ìyá Mohbad, royalty tó ọmọ yín máa gbà dọjọ́ alẹ́, owó yẹn máa pọ̀ gidi ni. Kò máa ń ṣe 20 million 10 million tó ń dá fún yín tó ń jẹ́ kẹ́ máa bá wọn lọ grant interviews. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ padà sínú ilé. Daddy Mohbad, kẹ́ wo ti Ọlọ́run ọba, kẹ́ wo ti Ọlọ́run tí ẹ̀ ń sìn, kẹ́ forgive Wunmi, ẹ forgive àwọn in-laws yín, ẹ gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀tẹ́ tí gbogbo yín ti sọ síra yín for the sake of that justice that àwọn èèyàn ń bá yín jà fún. Nísìnyí ẹ mọ nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ń pè yín ni, ẹ̀yin àti ìyàwó yín, àti ìyàwó ìyẹn kékeré àti ìyàwó àgbà àtẹ̀yìn náà, wọn láwọn ò ní yẹ̀yẹ́. Ọlọ́run ò ní fi wá ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́. The number to call in, I said it till the time. Okay, let me give you